Well, hi everybody. It's another beautiful, beautiful day. Back on the castle fields. Going to use the legend today. And last time I was here, I started finding all kinds of things, coins, some silver, lots of bits and pieces with the Deus 2. So I'm going to try the legend. I'm going to go back to the same area. No promises, but we'll see if we can winkle up something good. I'll do a 10-hole hunt. I'll see you at the first good signal. But for now, first target in amongst the apple trees. Just a few days ago, these were full of apple blossom, but it's gone already, it seems. It's 18, 19, flicking between iron and ferrous, non-ferrous. 18. I know it's not the best of targets, but I'm going to dig it because I want to know what it is, because I've got a curious nature, I guess. Well, it's out. The question is, what is it? Is that it? A nail. Okay. An iron nail. So that would be target number one. That would be absolutely spot on with the iron. There's a little bit of non-ferrous there, but it was telling me clearly that was an iron signal. Yeah, let's have a look just to check. I don't have my bag with me. Oh, that's clever. There's clever. Okay. Well, there's more in there. Let's have a look, shall we? Perhaps the iron ferrous, non-ferrous was getting confused with two targets, maybe. Yeah, it could be. There's aluminium there. So that would account for the... well, yeah, that would account for the ferrous, non-ferrous numbers also. Yeah, okay. Because that's in the same hole, I'm going to class that as the same target. Yeah, this time. Don't always, but this time. Moving on. Number 2 is an interesting one. Very jumpy. Almost can't pick that signal up. 30s, up into the 50s. Difficult to know with that. Could be a very, very small target. Could be a very, very deep one. But we won't know unless we dig it. I hope it's not going to be 10 trash targets for you guys. But you never know. Let's have a look. See if we can pop that clod over. Oh, there's a root right in the middle of it. Target's still there. Don't know where exactly. See if we can get it with a pinpointer, whether it's deeper down. to be deeper. I'll come back to you guys in a minute when I've got it. Well, that wispy target, which is a good pinpointer's depth in the Nokta pointer, don't know if that's 10 inches or so. Not exactly sure. I have to measure this one day so I know how deep these things are. Yeah, maybe I can put the spade in there. Does it have markings on it? Let's have a look. Goes to the full spade, which would be 9 inches. So 9 inches down is this target here. It is part of a very, very small, even got the pin still in it. Oh, sorry guys, you can't see anything. Do apologise. Bad camera work. Is a little buckle. Now that is really nice. That was a very wispy signal. I almost missed it. It was, yeah, very shaky. Certainly not a nice, what you would call a nice target, but that is a nice target. That's a lovely find. An old buckle. Perfect. Target number 2 is interesting. Moving on. Target number 3. Hope it's as nice as target number 2. It's a cool area here, really. 30s, 29 to 32. Not a very good, strong signal. Could mean that that's quite deep or small. Let's have a look. Let's have a look together, shall we? You know the legend? I've only got maybe, I don't know, 10 hours on it so far, so not long. Got well over 100 hours on the Deus too, so I'm starting to get to know that machine. And we'll get to know the legend, the leg end, as some people call it. You know who you are. Cheshire metal detectorist. 33. Jumping between ferrous, non-ferrous, but mostly ferrous at that point. Looks like there's some wood in the ground. Maybe it's just a nail. Well, Roman brooch? No, I don't think so. Don't think it's a nail. I have no idea what that is. It's not very heavy. Don't know. Mystery continues. Number 3 is a, well, that looks like saxophone a little bit. Or is it an elephant's trunk with a knot in it? Who knows? My imagination. Sorry guys. See you at the next. About 20 inches away from that last target is target number 4. 30s, 35, 33. Same that way. Is it part of the same thing, you reckon? Good strong target. Sound. I don't think it's very deep. You know, one thing I've noticed with the legend is that it falses a bit when you're touching things. Don't really have that with my Deus. It's not deep, it's a very strong signal, and now it's up in the 40s. Is that going to be something good? Is it a coin? So we've had number 3, this is number 4. maybe. I think so. Number 4 could be part of that last item. Don't know. No clue what that is. Number 4 is a Mr. On. Moving on. Number 5 seems to be a signal right at the base of this tree. I've got to be very careful I don't do any damage here. It's not very clear that way. In fact, it hardly catches a signal that way. That way is okay. Almost nothing that way. Interesting. There's a great big root down in there I can see. So have to be careful with that. So hopefully I'm somewhere near it. Oh, something over here. It's not picking up a good signal. Okay, let's have a look. Try not to lose you. Okay, it's back in there. Is it on? Yeah, it's on. So where is my signal? Where's it gone? Not stuck to my... Yeah, it is. Right underneath this tree. Stuck to my little hand digger is a piece of aluminium. So, nothing special on that. Number 5. Moving on. Number 6. Is a 15. Moving between ferrous and non-ferrous. Yeah, I would have said it's likely aluminium, but it keeps telling me it's got quite a bit of iron in it. So we'll have a look. So you guys get to know it's in field mode. Multi-frequency 1. I upped the sensitivity just 1 notch. I tried to go higher, but too much interference. Still in the hole. Still in hole. Okay, let's have a look. Where are we? Apparently we're right on it. Let's have a look. The old little spade. Oh, there we go. Aluminium. Whatever it is falling apart, but it's not good. Let's put that away. Now I'm going to be intrigued to see if it tells me that there's any iron in the hole, because that piece of aluminium definitely wasn't iron here. No. Might be a tiny bit of aluminium there somewhere. Nope. Okay. Interesting. So you've got to watch out for this ferrous check, it seems. And dig it anyway. Yeah, in that case it was aluminium, but I've already had some interesting stuff up at 15, so you can't always tell what it's going to be like. I'll keep you going just for a moment, guys. I don't know when the next target's going to come, but if it's not soon, then I'll switch you off and come back to you in a moment. Doesn't look like anything's coming just yet. Look at that. Falsing. You can hear it every so often falsing when I'm touching these. Yeah. It's one thing I've got used to with the DS2 is that that thing almost never falses. But you would expect that in a machine that's a lot more expensive. Here we go. Here's a target. So that would be number 6 maybe? Is it? Is it number 6? I think it's number 6. 24. 25. No detail whether it's ferrous, non-ferrous. Oh, little flash on the ferrous. Let's have a look. Okay. Still in the hole. See if we can correct that. Nope, still the same numbers. Still in the hole. Let's have a look. It is again aluminium, like a bottle cap of some kind. Number 6 is very exciting. Okay, moving on. Number 7. Nice strong 50s. Stable 50s. There's pretty high numbers as far as I know for this machine. So I'm hoping that's not going to be trash or a bottle cap or some thing like that. Perhaps a gold sovereign or something maybe. No, oops. Still in the hole. Still down there, still 50s, hasn't changed. Let's have a look. What's number 7 going to be? Ooh, that didn't sound very healthy. Is that it? Oh, it is. Some kind of bottle cap, it looks like. Oldish one. Could be that it has some numbers on it by the looks of it. But yeah, nothing exciting. See you at the next. Number 8. Those are 40s. 40s. Nearly 50. Okay. Let's have a look. What do we have? What would you say? Some of you are legend users. Any guesses? Answers on a postcard. Out already. It's right on the surface, whatever that is. Oh, there's an ant's nest there. I have to put them back in a moment. As carefully as I can. Right, let's put you guys back in first before I take a look at this. You can sort yourselves out. It's a ring! No, I don't think it's a ring. I mean, it is, but I think that's probably, yeah, it's an animal or bird ring. So, bird jewellery, animal jewellery, does it count? Is it a good find? Bling, bling bling, no. Anyway, 393, come in, your time is up. Moving on. Well, target number 9, I realised that I hadn't pressed play on my camera properly, so my apologies, because it's a 16. It's saying ferrous, non-ferrous, jumpy. Yeah, equal ferrous, non-ferrous. And I haven't done anything, I just turned the plug over and saw something, and then checked my camera and realised that I don't think I'm recording. So, what will number 9 be? I got my glove off because I can see something. Yes, it is. It's another tiny buckle. Man, that's tiny. You got to really watch this ferrous, non-ferrous business on this. A little bit of detail on it too. That's a beautiful little buckle, really. It's a shame that the center's not in it, but that is spectacular for me. Okay, number 9. One more, hopefully get a coin, but who knows. You never know what's coming up out of here. See you at the next. And number 10. 20. 25, 9, 10s. All over the place. Grunty as well. Not sure about that at all. Got to be in it to win it. And as you saw with that 15, which was saying half and half, ferrous, non-ferrous, you got to be really careful with that ferro check. There might be a root there. Be a bit careful. Right, there is a root there. Okay, so don't want to cut that root. You might have to go in with a small spade. Let's have a look. Are we anywhere near this thing? Horrible sounding target. We are. It's right there. So it says oh, it's a coin. Wow. Well, you wouldn't have thought that, would you? That is going to be a French Oh, it's got the hole in it. I like these coins. Very happy to find that. It'll have the the RF. You probably can't see that very well. RF on that side, and on that side it has the 10, and then Liberty, Equality, Fraternity above it, so 10 centimes. The date is 1924. So that last horrible target, which was iron, non-iron, but was a coin. But anyway, just for argument's sake, let's have a look. Let's run this detector over the hole now and see if we've got another target in here. There is some iron somewhere, I think. Yeah. So, benefit of the doubt there with this machine. Does look like there might be some iron somewhere in that hole. But yeah, you wouldn't have thought with that sound and the target. I don't know where the iron is, to be honest, and I can't get to it with my pinpointer. You know, oh, I don't know where it is, but let's give it the benefit of the doubt on that target and say it was a bit confused. Anyway, problem is, would you have dug that target? Horrible sounding, ferrous, non-ferrous, bad numbers. Would you? That's a question for all of you. Anyway, see you at the wrap-up. A few cool things in this 10-hole hunt. Moving on. Another wrap-up. I know this video is a little bit long, and I apologize for that, but it was some interesting things that I found, but also interesting details in terms of how the machine works. I'm getting to know the legend, or legend, but yeah, it's different to working with the Deus, that's for sure. A bit of bird bling, 393. I'm going to have to get that checked out. There was an iron nail in with a piece of aluminium. I'm not going to show the aluminium, but it's quite an old nail. I don't know what that is, and I don't know if it's part of whatever this is. These were in two separate holes, but they were not very far from each other, but I have no idea. None at all. Don't even know what material it is. I think it's a little bit heavy for aluminium, but it's not particularly heavy, so I'm not sure on that. This beautiful little buckle, still with the pin in, which is absolutely amazing. I don't know exactly how old that is, so if anybody's got any ideas, please let me know. That's an absolutely stunning find. Very, very happy with that, and it was quite deep. Another beautiful little buckle. I mean, it's tiny. You can see with my finger, it's a tiny, tiny little buckle, and it's lovely. Very, very happy with that. So, you know, this legend really can pick up on some good targets, but this one I think was a 15, so I mean, it's not good numbers as far as I'm aware on the machine, and it was registering iron as well. So you've got to be careful with that ferro check, I think. And a coin, one of my favorites, which is a French coin with a hole in the middle. This was always also grunting, but when I got the coin out of the ground, there was still an iron signal there, so perhaps there was something causing some interference. So I gave the machine the benefit of the doubt. If it had been the Deus, I probably wouldn't have given it the benefit of the doubt, because it's a much more expensive machine, but this one I give it a little bit more leeway because it's a cheaper bracket, but still a very, very competent machine, as you can see. When you can find things like this with that machine, you can't complain. Okay everybody, thank you very much for watching my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you on the next one. Moving on.